have this forever. There we go. It's up. Alright, who remembers what's happening?
We're on our way back. We found a village. Val's convinced that the village may have something to do with her brother, but priorities dictate that we can't spend time and visit it. She's miffed about that. She's miffed about the doubt. It's causing a bit of conflict within the group.
Yeah, that's right. We're in the midst of a big group conflict.
I've got enough herbs to make. I think it was 3 vials. You said 3 vials of the wood curse elixir.
I think you only need 1 too.
Yeah, I only need 1 for the guy, so that leaves 2 for us in case any of y'all decided to get friendly with the trees.
That sounds... Huh.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Sorry, it's a druidic idiom.
Getting friendly with the trees? Do the druids get friendly with the trees?
All the time.
I believe.
That's lewd.
The stories some of the woodcutters have told.
Do we even have druids near us?
Yes.
The stories some of the woodcutters have told. So yeah, I don't know how close we are, but when we left off, Val was raising a stink about the Dowd and wanting to see the village one more time. You guys can do with that what you want.
We can come back to see the village, but let's get the elixir to the guy before he
dies.
Gets more friendly.
Is Val
Okay.
also working on the pig?
The what? Oh yeah, that's that. She's been working on the dinner, and that's what caused. She was making dinner, and then the fight started.
Okay. Is it safe to assume everyone's gonna get in on the boar?
Safe assumption.
It's meat. We have not had meat in a good long time.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, like, I didn't read in anyone's backstory that they were vegetarian or anti-bacon or anything, so if you would like to establish that now.
I would tends towards vegetarian, but meat's fine.
Also, this has seasoning in it, so...
Yeah, it has, like, proper seasoning, which you haven't had since the last time Dina cooked.
If someone here is making a stand against bacon, then I think this campaign's over. We can't continue to adventure anymore.
Yeah, Val begrudgingly finishes the cooking and starts doling out plates for people.
Okay. Vitaly, give me a perception check.
Perception check.
Perception.
Oh. I wish I could open my character sheet from the little bottom left menu.
Well, that would be neat, wouldn't it?
Boy, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Be real neat.
This is the future.
I put this on my hotbar?
Future! 20.
Okay. Vitaly, as everyone is beginning to gather, around the campfire and plate up with food, you notice the Dound is effectively stalking the boar. Like it's got like the cat wiggle butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not far from wiggle butt territory.
How far away is it from me?
It's probably like 10, 15 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna go walk up to it. I'm gonna pull a. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Oh, you are not getting good looks from Val right now.
I'm gonna try and interrupt it.
It, I guess give me a handle animal? With disadvantage?
Damn.
Incredible. How do you do it? That's just... Yeah, okay. It's definitely paying attention to you now, but it seems more confused than anything.
Good. Does not
So,
compute.
So I was just plating up, right?
Call it an evil boy. See what happens.
I mean,
I bet his tail starts to wag.
it's up to you on what stage of food procurement you were at.
I'll take a piece off my plate and kind of dangle it in front of it and be like, sit.
It
Oh,
sits,
that Val is going to intervene at that point.
it sits with alarming, like, speed. Like it, as soon as you say sit, it's sitting.
I'll let it wait a little bit, then toss it a piece of the food.
Yeah, that when the mouth clamps down on the meat, you can hear the rows of teeth begin to shred it.
Yeah, that's an evil boy.
It looks to you again.
Alright. I guess. What else can I teach?
Must you, Vitaly?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put out a hand and then say shake.
It shakes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, alright, it gets another piece for that.
Yeah, it greedily accepts any meats given.
Then I'm gonna eat the larger portion in front of it to assert dominance.
Okay.
Nihilus will just kind of ask, just, what? Are you trying to aggravate things?
What do you mean? He's
Out of character, the answer is yes. We all know it.
he's doing great.
I mean, it seems like it's still locked onto you, Vitaly.
Yeah, he's doing great. I'm gonna go over to our little halfling and be like, do you know how smart this boy is? Fucking Taz.
Little Tazley.
Yeah, little Taz.
Wake up with my big old puppy dog eyes.
See, he's so smart.
Has puppy doll eyes? Or...
Yeah, they're big.
Vitaly, if you come for seconds, Val does not give you seconds.
That's fine. And I
If
go
she
in-
sees anyone even like begin to try and feed the Dowd, they're denied seconds.
I fed him plenty overnight.
I mean, Taz, what's your reaction to Vitaly getting the down to do tricks and?
Yeah, I mean, he's smart. This is what I've been saying the whole time. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he knows how to get what he wants from you.
Ooh, you're not gonna make it far in the real world, kid.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Not gonna make it far in the real world, kid.
Oh, really? Really? Why is that? She stands up and kind of puts her hot plate to the side.
He just described climbing the ladder 101.
And you think it's just A-okay that this thing is is quote unquote climbing the ladder.
Sure. Yeah, that's the objective of any living creature.
No. No. It's not.
Evolution would disagree.
The fuck is... She looks like displaced for a second. She flustered. She points at it and says, "Don't feed that thing any more of our hunt."
Pal, if you point and look over at it, it's still locked onto the tail. And it doesn't seem like a. It doesn't seem like a. You've seen this thing get locked onto the horses in a predatory way. This seems.
No,
like
I get it. It's a master way or some shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting.
Nihilus is going to look between Taz and Vitaly and just kind of shake his head and say, "You two, like, are you trying to just get a rise out of Val?"
I literally only answered her question.
Yep, pretty much. And besides, weren't you literally just owned by devils recently?
Yeah, all the more reason why I don't like them.
Oh my god, devils, demons, not the same thing, guys.
No, they're not.
Demons are worse.
Wow, okay.
Like, I gave myself up, though I will admit, stupidly and quickly, to save a life. I don't like devils, demons, whatever. I don't like
But
having
he
that
can
thing
do
around us.
tricks.
You know, okay, hold on a second. Val's gonna kind of stomp up to Vitaly. Hey, remember that time? It was a while back, so maybe you've forgotten by now. That that we had a job to do, and when doing that job, we found a cage full of fucked up demons that were once people. Remember that?
I was there.
You remember that, Vitaly? You remember that? You remember that, Taz?
Absolutely.
There are various things that were once people.
And
Not demons exclusively.
remember how how Shiloh and I asked you guys to get the survivors out of the room so we could keep watch and make sure that these things got the help they needed?
Sure.
You know what the help they needed was?
The doctor?
We killed them all!
Every last one of them.
We killed them all in that cage!
They were abominations. It's not your fault.
Yeah, none of that was...
So you would call
those are
things...
abominations, but this one isn't?
Well, this is a creature formed of the essence of the abyss, not a human turned into a demon.
You would call things that used to be people abominations? And that thing is fine, it's cute, it's a pet? You don't think about how fucked up that is in your head?
Well, I wouldn't make a human creature my pet. That's gross.
Are you sure about that? Are you fucking sure? Because what do you know about that thing? Huh? What do you actually know about it? What you know about it is that it was sold to you by some Asmodean scumfucker who just wanted to make a decent pile of coin. Okay? That could be a person for all we know. And you don't care. Because it's getting on its hind legs and doing tricks for Master. That's fucked up.
More specifically because it was an appropriate amount.
We could have gotten you a regular fucking mount. You could have ridden with one of us, but no. You had to have the demon dog, Taz.
Well, I wanted the hound.
And that is a fucking problem with you. You're not thinking about how that's a problem with the things that we've seen. You wanted the hound.
The hound, not the downed.
Okay, are you sure about that? Because you seem to really want this thing too.
Yeah, it was, it's a step down. It's a little gaudy for my typical taste, but, when in here, do as here does.
Oh my god. She throws her arms up and looks to the rest of the group. Does anybody else see the problem with this?
Hold on, Val. What we realize what we all witnessed that day was beyond fucked up. There's no doubting that.
And yet here you are, making light of it.
We're not.
You literally are. You're feeding it. You're making it do tricks.
Hold on, Val.
It's called
Are
prejudice.
all humanoids the same?
You see, you can't do that.
No, how about
all
this? How
humanoids
about you
the same?
replace that thing with one of the things that we saw in the cages, huh? And then make
I
it
would-
beg and do tricks, huh?
That would be different. And that
Yeah.
No,
would be
it
wrong.
wouldn't be different. It's the same thing.
Hold on.
They're
You're not
demons.
the same as your parents, Val. Just as this one is not the same as the other demons.
No, but I'll tell you what. I wouldn't treat my parents the same way I would demons. And neither would you. I don't know what the fuck is going on in your twisted, sick heads right now to make you think that this is okay.
I wouldn't say it. It's more like a neutral action.
Cut the shit with the semantics, Taz. Can you take something seriously for once in your life? Or do you just have to sit around and make background
No,
quips
being
the
very
entire
serious.
time?
No, listen, I'm being very serious. I understand your displeasure, but it's also not a huge deal. And once we leave this area, I'm going to leave it back at the stable. It's just for the time being.
The valleys are gonna get rid of it.
She looks almost like upset about this response. And she's gonna spit on the ground in front of you, point at you, and say, "You keep that thing away from me."
That's Desna's road.
There's no room.
And there it is. That at that point, she snaps. She's gonna grab the greatsword and she's gonna lunge at the Dowd. You need an attack roll?
Yeah, it's an advantage. The down's helpless.
I was gonna just poke at his dinner, take another bite.
Yeah, 15 will hit.
Question mark dice.
Oh, 1 second.
Damn, hold on.
Do. There we go. All right. There you go.
Yeah, the rolls.
What?
It's a low roll for damage.
I can't see him.
That none of us can see.
What? Why would you?
Yeah,
What?
Why are you doing blind GM rolls?
I thought that's just what we did now.
No, it's only for like perception,
Perception.
knowledge, and stuff.
Okay.
When
I'm sorry.
when requested.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry. What did I roll?
is 10. You did 10 damage.
Is anyone gonna stop her? Cause she's gonna go again. If
Yeah, there's a yelp, and it's definitely injured, but still locked on to Vitaly.
Let Desna judge you for taking the freedom from a leashed creature.
It's not leashed, but carry on.
No, not leashed.
And every time
What's-
Taz opens his
what's-
mouth with
what's making
something
it
else,
helpless?
like, it just infuriates her more.
What was the question, Ted?
What was making it helpless? Just not having.
It's just sitting there and it's fixated on
Ah.
Vitaly.
Woof. Okay. At this point, alright, having seen Val do that, Vitaly's gonna yell, Val, stop! And, if she proceeds to not stop, I'm gonna tell the Dow to run. I'm gonna point away.
Nihilus is going to cast True Strike on Val.
Oh, this is it, boys. We split the party.
Nah,
And all it took was
It is dinner.
Oh wow!
it's just a party of neutral to good people and a party of two evil people now.
I actually never knew that True Strike in this game is 30-foot range.
Yeah, I didn't know until I took a look at it.
Yeah, I looked at True Strike and I was like, dude, why would I care about giving advantage on my attack roll when next round I could just have made 2 attacks? But this is the best use case I've ever seen.
Turns out the evil was the friends we made along the way.
You just give advantage to somebody else and forego your attack. It's a bonus? Is that what I read just now? No, it's an action. Okay.
Yeah, it's an
Something
action.
else. Okay, carry on. Yeah, so the downed is going to run in the direction that Vitaly points, and it is running with only 5 of its 6 legs, but it will provoke.
high or low.
Who are you asking?
Let's ask Vitaly, since he is the master of
Make
this
the
town.
choice. Make the choice.
High or
Hit it
low?
or not.
Don't put that on me.
Ah, I'm putting it on you. High or low?
No?
Fuck off. Just hit it or not, Thomas.
High or low?
You made the choice to run up here and lunge up the downs. Make
Here,
the
I got
choice.
I
Give it
got
to
reasons
Mike.
as to why she would swing and why she
No,
wouldn't
not
swing.
fuck the reasons. Make the choice.
Yeah, it's your action. You do it.
You call higher, Luke.
Okay. Thank you. Someone took an executive fucking action. Appreciate you. She's not looking good. She readies the blade, and as it starts running, she just lets loose on Vitaly and starts screaming at him. Like, why would you tell it to run? Why are you defending it? What's wrong with you? How can you not think back at the things we saw?
You know why, Val? Because I thought better of you. I thought you were better than a cold-blooded murderer who would just sit there and kill.
Nihilus is going to interrupt and say, Vitaly, I'll give you all of my platinum if you stop.
I'm not the one doing anything.
When you call her a cold-blooded murderer, she looks hurt.
Pretty evil.
Yeah, it wasn't fighting back, Val. I don't want to see you become the demon. And with that, Vitaly will walk away and go sit in silence and begin praying to Avatar.
Sweet baby Abadar.
Pray to whatever version of Avatar I want.
She kind of drags her sword behind her as she walks back to her seat, and she's gonna pass by Shiloh on the way and ask him, "We're not murderers, are we?"
Murder is a. Oh, hang on, sorry. One sec. That's my door.
You're not murdered until you're tried by a court of law and deemed a murder.
Until then, it's a manslaughterer.
Or just the killer.
Yeah, Val, we're killers. That's part of this job, is that we're killers. Murder.
But you and I, we're not murderers.
No. No, Val, we're not murderers. For what ethical difference it makes, there's nothing that we've done that would label us as such. We made the right choice back in that cavern. You shouldn't doubt that for a moment.
Then if it was the right choice there, why isn't it the right choice here?
Because the world doesn't work like that. You don't get to go making one decision at one time and apply it broadly to everything else you do. Life's about compromise. Even if it means having to suffer through a six-legged demon dog for a month.
It's not a pet.
It's not a pet, but it doesn't matter. Right now, there's a guy that's slowly turning into a tree that we need to get out of Agoria because we are enemies behind. We are behind enemy lines right now. These are not existential crises that we have the opportunity to have right now.
I just guess I thought we were supposed to be better than this. But apparently everyone's definition of better is different here, so.
I'm sure if given different circumstances.
I'd still
Taz.
be in the wrong to them.
Taz, were there not a need, we wouldn't even have the Dowd. Correct?
Certainly.
Compromise behind enemy lines.
She kind of, tosses the sword to the side, shakes her head, and says, I'm done with you all. Do whatever you want.
Whatever I want involves bringing this cure and helping this family out of here.
Yeah, no one's pretending like we weren't going to do that, Shiloh, okay? We may camp for the night. We're not making a lot of progress in taking this cure to them right now, are we?
No, we
No.
certainly aren't.
That wasn't changing no matter what. So don't go using that as an excuse. Because this and that are separate matters.
You can recognize these two things as separate matters.
Yeah, I can recognize these two things as separate matters because there is someone out there that we can help. And that thing is an affront to nature. Yeah, these are different matters. You're absolutely right. Now, we did not have to blend in with the enemy to get our job done. Taz could have easily ridden on the back of my horse or someone else's.
It's my legs.
But no.
You know how far I have to spread out to get around a horse's behind?
Excuses. At least you have a fun story to tell people, huh? You get to have a little demon pet.
I don't really know anyone except you guys.
Gee, I wonder why. Good night.
It was the slavery.
Alright, Taz, you can ride with me since your mount's been scared off.
Not a character. Whenever it shows up tonight to get revenge, you do owe it at least one bite.
No, if it shows up to get revenge, she's killing it.
Yeah, after you give it its free bite.
No, there's no free bite. She's killing it.
It's got 2 mouths. Can you watch them both?
It's got 2 mouths. She's got one giant fucking sword. Can
That
it
she tossed
circumnavigate
away.
that?
Did she pick it up?
It's like she just kind of like not even like tossed it super far, like a kind of I'm
Dropped
mad.
it half-heartedly.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just getting the picture clear in my head.
And also, she does have a longsword still.
It's kind of a what is it? The scroll of truth. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a yeah.
The doubt's not really that bad. Yeah.
No, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Not a
Don't
good
even
deal.
try to swing that on me. No, this thing is a fucking monster. I stand by Val.
Chaotic neutral.
Val is in the right in this situation.
Sure.
Alright. Anybody else doing anything?
If anything, y'all are fucking tone deaf.
Nihilus,
Except you, Nihilus. You're okay.
Nihilus is just gonna go to bed after that whole little spat. Just kind of. Somebody else can keep first watch.
Alright. That raises the question. Who is keeping first watch?
Who's on first?
I'll take first.
Natural.
I would reiterate
Yeah.
that I have dark vision and can take a later shift.
Dark vision.
Val will take not the same shift as Vitaly or Taz.
Yeah, I guess I'll sit with Taz.
Hang out with Taz. Talk about the
Well, that was pretty good.
So what don't we see?
So
The
one
Down.
thing you see, you do see the Down. The Down do be,
What the dog do?
hey, what that dog do?
Fuck. I know that video, and I hadn't thought about that in forever.
You're welcome.
Indeed. But the Down's just kind of, sitting at the edge of vision, licking its wounds, literally and figuratively.
I did some food.
One thing you guys notice is that so every night there's been the corvids that flock around you as some sort of food source, and you can see their little beady red eyes that reflect the campfire. And there's a single so I'm gonna draw it, I guess. So you see it like, can I do this? Does this work? I guess I just have to draw them like this. So you see the little eyes, right? And you see little pairs of eyes like that. But that was really wide, but whatever. That's too wide.
Put one next to each other.
There we go. One thing you see though is, why can I not just draw? There we go. Please. My God, dude. Can I just do circles? Yes, that will do. That actually is way better. One of them you see looks something like something like that.
its nose is glowing.
There we go. Easier to see.
Is that a 4-eyed raven thing?
Glowing nose. Those are nostrils.
And it's probably visible for a few minutes before it takes flight. But other than that, the night's fairly uneventful, at least for this shift.
I will. I'd like to mage hand some food over to the downs before the shift ends.
Oh, well, I'll give Taz a nudge and say, I got this watch. If you wanna, you know.
Yeah, I guess I could, you know.
Yeah, you know. Wait, that's not gonna set off an alarm, is it? We
When
don't
he
have
comes
anything.
back, it will.
I did not cast alarm, I don't think.
I don't think that was done.
No, there's
Was
no
it done?
alarm, you say, huh? I don't remember Sophia saying.
I didn't specify it.
Yeah.
We didn't specify it, but we quote unquote set up camp, so I'll just, you know, your call.
Did Sophia do it?
We'll call it a mental alarm, not an everyone alarm.
Okay. So what
Yeah,
did
I'll bring
Taz do?
down. I'll bring the down some food.
Better not be the boar.
Oh, it's some of the board.
Like, especially after Val specifically asked not to give it boar.
Like
Hey,
you're gonna
you-
notice the missing meat.
You forbid Taz and the down from going on that hunt, so you owe it that much.
No, she doesn't owe it anything.
That's debatable.
No, there's no debate. She doesn't owe it anything. Like,
He's also asleep.
Yeah,
It's true.
she's also asleep.
you're also a shitty friend.
She doesn't know that. She's asleep.
And you woke Sophia up.
Well,
I'll be
not
right
on
there
the
next. Yeah.
Only when he comes back.
You gonna snitch?
Yeah. But yeah, Taz, if you go over to check on it, it's got a wounded leg, and I mean, it'll accept whatever meat you want to give it. You just gotta watch your fingers.
I'll set it up good for the night. Let it know that it's probably not best idea to come back around here with a big angry one. Try to get it to understand. It's free. If it wants to run off, if it wants to go back to the stable, it's its own damage. No horses.
You're free to do whatever you want. Don't kill the horses, though. Just don't want to do bad things. That's all.
Talking to the down, like, well, you've grown up. Time to go get a job.
Yeah.
I've seen an Airbud whenever the kid's throwing the ball, and he's like, I don't want you anymore.
I mean, the down doesn't go anywhere. It's just gonna eat the meat you gave it, and
But yeah, but I can tell it understands.
give me a what is it? Insight. Give me an insight check.
Oof.
Vitaly is its true master. Oof.
I don't know why you
Oof.
rolled it with advantage, or
Rerolls ones.
oh, that's right, lucky. Yes, yeah. You think it understands for sure.
Is that once per day or always?
It's always.
Always. He'd have to roll 2 ones in a row to get one. Half ones.
Yeah, I'll return afterwards to the camp.
Yeah.
I'll
When you get back, there's
yeah, as I approach, I'll kind of whisper out that I'm just going to the bathroom.
yeah, there's a blaring alarm in Sophia's head as you return.
There's some muffled swearing in the in her tent. She sticks her head out and sees it's just you. flips you off and goes back into her tent.
Seems fair.
Understandable. Have a nice night.
Yeah, right. Do you guys want to do anything else with your first watch?
Before we change watches, I'll mention that four-eyed Corvid we saw. Seems strange. I'd keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, I guess you could wake me up for watch.
Yeah, I bet Charlotte knew about that.
If they tell me about that, is that enough for me to make some kind of knowledge check on it, some kind of intelligence?
I guess it's nature.
I don't have nature. Well, I have a +3, I guess. I could do a nature check.
Did I? I'm an idiot.
Incredible. You're not aware of any species of corvid that has 4 eyes naturally. In fact, you're confident that nothing in the corvid family has 4 eyes.
Yeah. As Vitali, I'm afraid I don't really know anything about what that is. We definitely don't have any of them.
And you know what, Shiloh? I'll phrase this in a way that I feel like Shiloh's internal monologue would. This sounds like some ripped bullshit.
God damn it.
Somewhat.
Rift bullshit.
But if it is rift bullshit, could I make that knowledge check an advantage?
It wouldn't be any good.
Okay, yeah.
Natural 20 for a total of
23.
Who else is on second watch? I'll take it.
so it's Shiloh and Nihilus on
Yeah.
second watch.
We both have dark vision.
Well, I think it actually has to be Shiloh and Metal. No,
you're
Callie was
right.
in first watch. No, you're good. Never mind. I forgot. You're good. You're good.
Oh,
So
okay.
that puts Sophia. Okay, we're good. Okay. I need a perception from both.
Oh, damn it. Didn't realize I had that set still.
It's fine. Wow.
Y'all are fucked tonight.
Okay. I mean, both of you throughout the night are able to, even in the darkness, you have dark vision, so it doesn't matter that much. Spot the downed a good ways off from camp. Just seems like it's sitting there resting up. And for, a few minutes, you do spot this, there's one set of, the one odd set of eyes. That seem to glow back, that seem to reflect back the campfire.
Can they see anything other than the eyes?
The corvids tend to stay far enough away
I'm not
And you
looking
probably
to be
wouldn't be
spotted.
aware of them were it not for the occasional the occasional
Call?
call and the eyes that glint back.
And Nihilus will agree with Shiloh. Just kind of, this place is definitely putting us all on edge.
I think we'll all be much happier.
I just
Back
realized
in
I wasted a
quarantine.
huge opportunity because I could have had a caw soundbite this whole time.
Whole time.
Whole time. But is that all that happens?
Yeah, nothing else of note happens on watch. If there's anything you're wanting to do on watch, you can explore that, or if you guys are
No,
good.
I'm just gonna stay by the fire and go through my spell book while keeping an eye on things.
I do need to make a offering today, so I'm gonna kind of whittle a little figure during the shift and then burn it at the end of my shift.
Nihilus, out of curiosity, is going to ask, why do you do that? I've never asked.
It's part of my pact.
Is your pact anything similar to mine?
I don't believe our pacts are very similar at all.
I see.
Mine is with a celestial phoenix made out of desperation. I'm sworn to offer him a burnt offering once daily, and I cannot refuse the request of help from an innocent.
Probably. Well, Nihilus seems kind of stumped to say something. He just sighs and says, I'm glad you're here, Shiloh.
Well, thank you, Nihilus.
You're welcome.
I'm also glad you're here, and I'm, to be quite honest, glad you're shooting off rainbows instead of insects again.
I am too. I mean, I made that decision in haste, but oh, did I hate it. And the feeling of those insects from my hand, it played it off well, but that was a painful experience and quite disgusting.
I don't suppose that's a thing that goes away over time.
But I am glad to be back with well, Sire.
If it's not too much to ask, what is your relationship with Sire?
I'm not entirely sure. He is the one that has granted me this power. But he is an enigma. He is beyond me. I don't know why. I don't know what his plans are for me. I just know he has granted me this power. And he seems to know something about my mother.
The mother you're sworn to murder.
To kill. Yes. After all, she sent me to a life of poverty and hell while she lived up the life of luxury.
Do you have any leads on where she may be, or are you
All
strictly relying on Sire at this point?
All I know is that she was a member of the cartographers before she disappeared.
Have you asked Dina about her?
I have not. While I was honest, eventually, I haven't wanted to press my grudges too far. After all, I am deigned to murder someone.
Well, if you believe she's been with the cartographers, Dina's been a long member, and she certainly is our most organized note taker.
You're right. That would probably... I'll ask her tomorrow. That would probably ease my mind to have some kind of lead if there is one.
It's going to be a long trip back to quarantine. Some time to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I'm not keen to press it. After all, I'm deigned to murder, but this woman deserves it.
So I understand.
Thank you.
Seems we all have things we have to kill.
If only we could unite on that front.
Come to an agreement eventually.
Let's hope things go better tomorrow than they were this evening. After all, this evening has been quite the mess.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I guess for last watch, it's just Sophia and Val, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll wake up Val.
Oh. I just realized, are you guys gonna relay any info before?
About the four-eyed raven? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Bella
Be right back. Please, Griffin.
acknowledges the existence of said raven, and will get on with her watch.
I will as well.
She ain't feeling it.
About an hour into the watch, I assume I can still see the downed. And I will get Val's attention and go cut off a piece of the meat of the boar. I'm gonna try and get the down's attention. And
What are you doing?
get your sword.
Look, haven't I already done enough damage today?
They don't. It ran away in the night.
Ooh. Now it's dishonest, though. Ooh. Well, it was one thing when everyone could see it.
But it's still so tempting.
Oh, I know. Ooh. Ooh, what a juicy and compelling character moment. Ooh. Ooh. She is on a moral tightrope right now. Oh, okay.
So I will order the downed cop.
She puts her hand up and she says, "No, look, if I do it like this, then that's just proving to them that they're right. And I don't think they're right, okay? But if I can't do it in front of them, then that's just running away. Look, I hate this thing. I hate this thing. I hate everything it stands for. And I hate that they don't seem to care about what this thing and being around it does to me. I thought they would have had my back on this. But it's like they care about having a funny joke around more than they care about, the shit that I've seen and done. But like I said, if I can't do it in front of them, then I'm just proving them right. Thanks. I really appreciate the chance that you want to give me here, but I can't give them any more ammo against me. I mean, I get it, professionally speaking, no one can really speak out or voice their opinion, and I know I'm being a brat about all this, but man, I felt really alone.
At the end of the day, this thing is dangerous. It's a matter of time before it hurts someone.
And I agree with you there. I do. But I'm worried that we might be, kind of at a breaking point. And I'm worried that it might be my fault. Because, I don't know, I took things too seriously, or I can't get over it, or something. If I do this, they'll just be even more mad. And what happens when I have to rely on them in combat, and they won't have my back because I killed their cute little puppy? I hate admitting this, but Shiloh's right. I gotta make a compromise here. It doesn't make them right, but... I mean, they're idiots. They're idiots,
Yeah,
and they're insensitive.
They're idiots.
And it already seems like they don't really care about their comrades, and they don't think, and they got a shit sense of priorities, but at the end of the day, we rely on them to, stay alive. Especially you and I. Considering, we're the ones getting slapped in the face most of the time. Do you really want to get on their bad side? Oh, she looks like a kick dog, by the way. Like
a great sword / dog.
Oh, no. For up to me, I would have one-shot that thing, but, low rolls.
Low rolls, yeah.
Could I have?
Yeah,
Could I have one-shot it?
Yeah.
Okay, so just low rolls. Low rolls made this worse.
Yeah. It's the knocking Zeta out all over again.
It's for your own good, Zeta!
Sophia... Okay. Fine. Val, could you go refill my water skin for me?
Yeah, no problem. She brushes herself off, takes the water skin, heads over to... And as she's walking away, she stops and goes...
So has the downed approach since I called it?
No.
Oh, you know
How
what makes
far
this
out
even
is it?
easier?
It's probably like 30 feet away from the edge of camp.
Okay, so in charging distance.
Oh god. We did establish charging as a rule.
Or,
charge.
I mean, I could still walk up to it.
Yeah, you could just.
It is within range.
It doesn't seem to move when you approach. It's just kind of laying there. Menacing.
Okay. Laying there, menacingly. Then,
Look at the flowers.
since we're not in combat, I can't just hit the button. But I don't know if that hits.
Hold on.
Time to knock the down out.
Why is everybody rolling attack rolls hiddenly?
I'm going to walk up and I'm going to
You do
punch
this.
the down.
No,
I'm going to put it down.
I specifically asked for rolls.
You gonna put it down?
Yeah, that was still private
You're
from.
good. You're good. Yeah, it hits.
Time for low rolls again.
I changed it to blind GM rolls, and I've never looked back.
The responsibility is no longer mine.
Yeah,
It's not my problem anymore.
It's all the DM.
I mean, dice still go click clack, so I'm cool.
Yeah, that's the important part, right?
Number go up.
Okay, that was the first attack.
Uh-oh.
I mean, the second attack says it's running away, unless you have 2 attacks a turn.
Yeah, I'm level 5. I have 2 attacks a turn.
Do I have to say it?
Say what?
We're level 5!
Actually, pretty much only martial classes get 2 attacks.
Artificer, armor. Looking at it right now. At 5th level, you can attack twice rather than once when you take the attack action on your turn.
If you don't have the shield in your hand because we're not in combat, you can make an offhand attack as well
As a bonus action?
as a bonus action. It doesn't give your attribute to the damage roll, but
But it's just a flat D8.
Damage, yeah.
mm-hmm.
Then I will
Ask
do
me how
that.
I know.
How do you know?
We're playing the same character. Rip Felix's game.
Rip Felix's game. God damn it.
Damn. Yeah, in a flourish of blows, before the down can actually make its escape, there's a yelp and then silence.
Do we hear the combat?
It was over too quickly.
Give me a perception check
In
disadvantage.
seconds. Yeah, Bard
To
is
shreds,
just
you say?
a buff, dumb version of Sophia.
Yeah. It's uncanny, actually.
15, 30 feet away, probably.
Because we swapped notes.
Did y'all really?
What was that?
A little bit, yeah.
Because I wouldn't
Oh,
be
man.
surprised.
When I learned how Artificer casting actually worked, oh
Here's
my
what we do
god.
Instead. Sophia, give me a stealth check at advantage.
At advantage. That's a +2. Oh, advantage. Right.
Advantage. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Vitala, you hear the yelp in the night, and it kind of stirs you.
I'll stir awake. Kind of. Say a prayer to Abadar. I'll deal with this in the morning. It's too late.
Just roll
Best
it
part
out.
is, he's going to assume it was me.
Yeah. I'll know. You won't know I know, but I'll know.
So I guess what's Sophia doing after dispatching the down?
This is going to be Grizzly, I'm gonna take out my dagger and I'm gonna have to remove its limbs so it doesn't get back up and waddle back into camp undead.
Yeah, you're right. That is Grizzly.
And I'll throw them out for the birds.
I think the birds want to eat that.
Do the birds go nuts?
Oh, okay then. Demon birds it is. To shreds, you say?
Yeah, these well-fed birds are eating as if they are not well-fed.
Birds gotta eat.
While I'm out here, do I notice the one with extra eyes?
Give me a perception. No.
Okay, when I'm done, I'm gonna go back to camp and wash off the mess.
The filth.
Okay. I assume that Valia will eventually arrive back with the refilled water skin.
Yeah. I rolled a 7 on my perception for the night, so did I hear the downed?
No.
Oh.
No, but you probably saw Sophia covered in blood.
Probably.
Would you
Sophia probably looks like a butcher without an apron.
What'd you do out there?
I solved a problem.
Val's gonna kind of shakily hand her the water skin, and then she's gonna get back on watch, not looking in the direction that the downed was at.
Okay.
Fantastic. Now they have ammo against me. It's all Val's fault.
It is.
Val, fucking dead thing. Val must have done this. Fuck. Fuck. Strix.
No, this is very much like when Leo complimented the.
Oh, this is nowhere near the same thing.
No, it's not, but it's pretty up there. It harkens back. Same tone. Okay. So whenever so you guys are last watch, so eventually everyone, gets up for their morning routines. I guess as a reminder, including formation practice. But I'll let you guys
I'd have to say that formation practice probably doesn't happen.
it's a good bet. It may not happen today. But whenever everyone awakens, probably Taz will be the first to notice. But the downed is just gone.
Look at the flowers.
Is the carnage visible?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. I'd have that. No, I don't really have that.
Was that like, how hard are you looking?
I mean, yeah, you can find the bloody patch that the Dound was resting on.
All right.
The crows did this.
But there's no actual sign of the Dound.
Yeah, I'll just like stand there for a bit with hands on the hips with the Forrest Gump pose. And I'll just go back to camp. Oh, look at that.
All right, let's pack up camp and get on the road.
Sure enough.
Sophia will say, sorry, Taz, it looks like you gotta ride with one of us.
It's okay. Shiloh will be offered.
Yeah, and Nihilus will. Alright, spirits of the Fae, come forth and play your prank on us.
Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose when you give them permission to play the prank?
It's part of the joke.
It's reverse psychology.
Yeah.
It's reverse psychology.
Look, don't question the thing that packs up the camp.
Yeah, it makes our life a lot easier. I mean, a lot harder. So much harder.
So much harder. Gosh.
God, I wish I could pack up camp every day.
No formation training?
Yeah, with comical timing, the spirits begin to pack up camp and mocking Valiel that she won't get to pack up camp, and they'll have to remake the fire.
Val, as the Fae are packing up, Val checks the sun. Looks at Taz. We might have some time to get a few drills in, if everyone wants to.
No.
Don't make it rusty. We've been having some pretty hard battles recently.
I agree. But I can't today.
Okay. In that case, we'll have to double down next time. Okay.
That's fair enough.
That's fine. We do need to make time back to the family anyways. I need to be able to start working on this as quick as I can.
Yeah. It's about how far of a travel should it be?
You guys are still a couple of days out.
I don't really need like a lab for this. Couldn't I have been working on making these elixirs last night?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to make a medicine check for it?
Yeah, I guess it makes sense to have it on the road, right? That's what we should be doing. That'd be the smart thing. Medicine check.
Fail. And now you have enough for 2.
Right.
Got any other requests?
Okay, I'll say you finished one of the doses.
All right, that works for me. Let's do it.
All right. I guess you can get a survival from Valiel, since Valiel's probably still leading the way.
Yeah, sure.
Also, who's Taz riding?
Do you want Shiloh? Do you want this private or public? Blind GM roll.
I'm gonna ask if we push through the night, can we get back to town this evening or in the morning? Potentially.
I'll be right back, guys.
Blind survival, I suppose. You think you could probably get it? Yeah, there's a good chance if you push through the night, you can get there by
Well.
early morning.
Then I will pause at the idea, because the less time we spend out here with the night sky that eats things, the better.
That's probably a good idea.
I mean, you guys will travel. Well, actually, so that's 2 pro travel through the night at least. What's everybody else feeling about it?
Yeah, we can push on if you want.
All right, that's 3.
Yeah, I'm cool with pushing through.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be fine.
We're gonna be woken up anyway.
I'm back. What I miss?
Everybody.
We're debating pushing through the night.
Well,
Probably safer than sleeping.
yeah, I was about to say actually. Given our track record.
That's a yes.
Oh yeah, that's a yes for me.
It's 4 people. Let's do it.
Frankly, as far as Val is concerned, the sooner we get out of here, the sooner we can put all this nastiness behind us. She's feeling rather uncomfortable around the group right now.
Can I get everyone to roll me a d20? Just a flat d20. Don't hide it.
Don't hide it.
Yep.
Oof.
Well, I've used up all my good dice.
Okay. Missing 1.
What are these for?
Just a flat d20.
Just a flat d20.
D20. So close to 20.
Okay. And then I also need a Constitution saving throw from everyone.
Oof.
I call foul play. My dice hit one of the other dice.
Still missing 1.
Yep. Wow.
Alright. Nice. So Nihilus and Val take a point of exhaustion.
Marked.
Is there a thing we can do that?
Yeah, it's under spell slots, resource 2, resource 3 on attributes.
Yeah.
Just under death saves on the front page of your character sheet.
Above inspiration.
Marked.
Okay. So as you guys are traveling through the night, it's still before daybreak. and there is a crowd of what appear to be a roving band of undead. It's up to you on how you guys want to try to handle that. If you want to try to maneuver around them.
I'm too tired for this shit, guys.
Then let's avoid them.
That's I believe, since Val's leading the way, let's get a survival check from her.
Well, I got comfortable. Oh no!
You're too tired, so you're leading us right into them.
Oh no.
Oh great, more reasons for the party to hate her.
Yeah, Val ends up leading the way, and she basically leads you guys down a dead end, trying to avoid these bogs. And the band of undead will end up catching up to you guys. It's just a big old band of Zambambos, but you can either basically attempt to get through the bog, or you can try to blast your way through them.
Define blast our way through them.
Or if you guys can think of something else. Basically, they're zombies. They're kind of slow, so they're not gonna The only reason they have a chance at catching you is because of the difficult terrain in this place. Everything being a bog, except for very narrow strips of land. And you all have ranged weapons, so you could try to punch a hole and then just run through. But if you fail at this and don't do enough damage, they're going to close the gap.
Well, I have the spell Thunderwave.
Okay.
That's our final line of defense.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys can think of something else, I'm all ears. But
just a 15-foot cube to blast them away.
I mean, you tell me what
How
you
many
want
are there?
what you want to attempt. It's probably close to 20, somewhere in that area. It's hard to tell because they're covered in muck, like a zebra effect.
Not saying I'm doing it, but I also have this.
About how long do you think it would take us to cross through the bog?
It's hard to tell because it's difficult to gauge depth during the daytime, but the sun still hasn't risen.
Yeah, I think between Turn Undead and Thunderwave, we can probably keep them back.
I can take pot shots at them too.
Yeah, because I don't... Says as... Well, yeah, Channel Divinity. I can only technically do that once per short rest. But if we collect a bunch of them on me, I can just... And then you can Thunderwave the rest that survive.
Yeah. I think between that and the pot shots, we'll probably be fine.
Aren't you two on one horse as well?
No, I was riding with Nihilus.
Okay.
What? No.
I thought
Wait, you're right.
Yeah, because there was that whole bit about if you start shooting bugs, you're walking.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm not shooting bugs anymore.
Okay. So let's see. So, current plan is to have the two horses with Sophia Vitaly up front. Vitaly's going to try to channel, and then Sophia's going to follow up with a Thunder Wave and then try to punch through with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Just gather up as many as we can and punch a big hole through them.
Gotcha. What's this? The Wisdom save? Oof. I'm just gonna roll this with disadvantage just to for the group. What's your DC? 16? Yeah, they fail.
Right.
So yeah,
They
it's
explode.
pretty much unneeded. So as you guys approach, you tell me what the turn undead looks like.
Alright, so where exactly are we? Like, what's the scenario? What's the scene?
So, draw a little thing here, I suppose. So basically, Val has led you guys down a dead end between these bogs. So you can imagine it's like you guys are like this, and then there's a bunch of Zambambos right here. Like that.
Alright,
Not to scale,
okay.
but
Then I'll pull out up front. I'll call out to all the Zambambos. And just yell out to them all. Free meat over here! Free meat! Just kind of ride around them. Get a big collection of them. Once I get them all inside, I'll turn the horse around.
you get up close with the horse, and you swear you hear one of them say your money or your life.
And with that, I'll take a gold coin, flick it up into the air, holy symbol in the other hand, saying a prayer to Abadar, and a huge burst of radiant energy will wash over all of them as they all disintegrate and their ashes fall down with a slight tinkle of coins hitting the ground.
Yeah, there's probably like 4 zombies that were on the outskirts that were they're probably missing some limbs at this point, but they're not completely gone. But it's very easy to just squeeze on through at this point. That's a very souped version of Turn Undead. I like it. Like I
Turn
was just,
undead to ashes.
yeah, right. Turn Undead to ashes.
It's well, it sounds like coins hitting the ground, though you can obviously see its ashes.
Yeah, when the ashes hit
Yeah.
the ground, they make coin noises.
Yeah. It's like hitting the jackpot at the lotto. Or
And realizing you have to pay tax.
casino.
That's the
Yeah, I'll
best
turn to
part.
everyone and await the tax. No.
Alright. But yeah, you guys are able to progress on through. Thunderwave doesn't even need to be cast. Eventually, you guys make it to firmer ground as the sun begins to rise, and you're able to push through back to the city of Agorian. This is gonna be way too fucking loud, isn't it? Bring that way down.
If it's Foundry, then most likely it will be way too loud.
Okay.
Is that like the golden rule of Foundry?
I was able to drop volume before it went crazy. But yeah, you guys are back in the city of Agorian. You guys trot on through the farmlands being plowed by demons. The sun rising over this city is quite the sight as well as the blackened stones that have the veins of red, almost gemstone-like reflections scatter across the buildings at a distance. Still, there we go. But I assume you guys are heading back to the old Serapio family's house.
I would assume so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys get there by mid-morning. They're still having breakfast when you guys arrive, but everything is dropped whenever they see you in the front yard. And the gentleman who spoke with you before rushes over and asks, were you able to find him?
Yeah. One of the vials.
He's gonna usher you into the house, since there's not a moment to spare. And as you guys go up the stairs to the loft where the older man was, the bruises on his skin have bandages around them at this point that are spotted with blood, and the bandages are rising a bit to a point.
No time like the present, I guess. Let's get started.
You can offer and administer the medicine. You have to basically pour it in his mouth and get him to swallow it, but it's easy enough. You would know that it's going to take a little while before any real effects are seen, but in the interim time, the gentleman offers to prepare additional breakfast.
I'm gonna just ask if they have enough room for us to crash for some time, that we rode through the night and are exhausted.
Bad idea.
I mean, they haven't got like a barn or anything because they live in the city, but they do have a small backyard.
Yeah, just anywhere we can, a tent few bedrolls, whatever.
Yeah, I mean they have a fenced-in backyard that you guys can just like lay out in.
Vitali will offer to help make him breakfast.
Sure. They're down to have more hands in the kitchen.
For money.
They're not gonna pay.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah. There's at least a minor chance they're gonna say something slightly bigoted towards Abadarians if you do ask for money.
Just saying I take tips, that's all.
Okay, so you guys can try to take a long rest?
I mean, we're kind of stuck here until the guy heals
Starts to
anyway.
improve.
I mean, it's probably about 2 hours in before the old man regains consciousness.
Oh yeah, do you want a medicine check?
Oh, do you want to make more?
Nope, we're good.
Yeah, because as I say, you have the you already made the medicine.
True. I guess I just meant like, I'm giving him care.
Oh, do you want to like try to help out with the actual wounds?
Yeah, this is my thing.
Yeah, you can do that.
This is not my thing.
Brutal. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do for him besides changing some of the bandages on him. Yeah, you really just you're waiting for the medicine to take effect, and slowly but surely, he does seem to have life return to his face. By the time he's regained consciousness as well, the protrusions under the bandages seem to reduce, though he does still have the wounds. And he seems generally confused. He's unsure where he is or who you are.
Let's tell him that I'm a friend. That we aided in tracking down the medicine for him, and that we're just here to help.
He seems, addled but recovering well. Usually this type of sickness that we've seen before with the lumberjacks, once they actually get properly treated, they usually go back to work the next day.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it has a long onset. It's rare that people will die from this unless they just don't have the medicine. But where you're from, there's plenty of people who can go get it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, within probably 4 hours or so, he's up on his feet and with some assistance, getting into a fresh pair of clothes and getting some food in his stomach. The rest of the family seems pretty elated that he's okay. of course, berate him for, or a light berating for, making them worry about it. But with him in a state where he can somewhat walk again, the apparent head of household does eventually inquire as to how well we're planning on getting them out of the city. And I guess beyond the how,
We have a path. What is it, through the mountains?
Oh, it's through a tunnel.
Yeah, we have a tunnel that we plan on smuggling you out through. And we've already cleared it. That's how we got into this place the first time around.
and this tunnel brings us all the way through the wastes.
That's because it doesn't.
Yeah, no.
We're gonna need some kind of caravan.
Right. Remind me, did we have a wagon and horses back with Dina?
You do.
Okay, then I guess the guests get to ride in the car.
Yeah, well then we'll tell them that we have it doesn't lead all the way through the wastes. We have a wagon that we'll be able to take across the wastes. And that they'll have us to protect them the whole way through.
He seems highly skeptical, but he's just gonna trust you anyway.
Dude, you don't have a choice.
Yeah. This is a kidnapping, as it turned out.
Hang on, I have a thing for this.
I think.
Yeah. He can be highly skeptical, but I have rustic hospitality as a part of my background. Commoners just like me. I can find a place to hide, rest, or recuperate among other commoners unless you've shown yourself to be a danger to them. They will even shield you from the law or anyone searching for you, though they will not risk their lives for it.
I feel like here those last two are contradictory.
I mean, maybe. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I mean, I don't know how it's particularly relevant, I suppose. Because you're already staying here, sort of.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, other than just having like a certain charm about you.
Yeah, I just figured, like, in theory, if commoners would be would find me trustworthy enough to shield me from the law. Maybe I'm lucky enough for him to not have severe reservations about us.
Well, you know, give me an insight check.
Great at these, so yep, I'm not great at these. It's my second 3.
Brutal. Yeah, he's I mean, you're not sure why, but like I said, he's skeptical but trusting.
Okay, that's fair. That's all I wanted to establish.
But are you guys taking a long rest?
Yeah, let's recuperate. Let's spend the time letting the father recover. He's probably needs a minute to get back on his feet again. And we can recuperate. Does
Sure.
anybody want to call Dina to catch her up to speed?
I'll call Dina. I need to talk to her anyway.
All right.
So Nihilus will contact Dina, just using the pin. Hey Dina, we're back in the city.
Well, that's ahead of schedule.
We picked up the pace a little. We have treated the man's disease, and we'll, after some recuperation and letting him heal, we'll be on our way to the tunnel soon enough.
Wonderful news. I should prepare to make my own venture to allow you guys through.
Dina, I have a question for you.
Certainly, Nihilus.
Do you know anyone by the name Didian Domine?
There's an uncomfortable silence. She said, I knew her at one time.
You wouldn't happen to know where she is?
She's been missing for 20 years. Why do you
Yeah.
ask?
Because that's my mother.
That doesn't make any sense.
She dumped me off in an orphanage as an infant.
Are you older than you look?
No, I'm 20.
I knew your mother for a few years before she went missing. These timelines don't seem to add up. I don't all remember her ever having any love interests or going through a pregnancy.
All I know is she was my mother. I have a pendant of her. It's the only thing that was left to me. Though I had to give that pendant away.
Remind me when I'm able to see you again, and we can broach the subject once more.
I can do that.
Anything else?
Yes, our alliance with each other is currently on thin ice, as a downed was purchased.
I remember from previous reports, yes. Six-legged demon dog.
Yeah. That ended in a large scale, not a physical one, but still a fight. Fight between us all.
Snitches get stitches.
Did it have some sort of enchanting effect? Some sort of mind control?
I don't believe so. I believe this is the result of inconsideration of each other's feelings.
There's an audible, like scribbling sound through the pen. Not
Tell me about your mother.
mind control.
Well, at least we know the down couldn't mind control.
As far as you know.
As far as we know. But I thought you asked, and I felt that I should be honest.
These are important things to note down.
Yes, so our teamwork presently is not as good as it should be.
Steel yourselves as much as you can. We can all have
With-
a group mental breakdown be excluded when we get to safety.
Yeah. Let's hope we can make it that far. With the downed gone, though, I believe it ran off in the night. Things should improve.
Wonderful. Hopefully we can compile all of our learnings of Agoria and report back to Quarantine.
Let's hope so. I will try and keep things peaceful here, and we'll try and get to you as soon as possible.
Certain. Just alert me once you've actually reached the final door, as the doors only stay open for a set amount of time, and I will make my way down into the caverns.
Right.
And we're certain the serpentine individuals are friendly.
I'll be honest, we will have to see when we get there, but we have a good feeling about it.
I trust your judgment.
Well then, we'll see you soon, Tina.
See you soon, Max. And the pin glow begins to dim.
That's all Nihilus had to say.
Okay. So anybody taking a long rest? Make sure to actually mark the long
Yeah,
rest.
hi. Taking a long rest. I have exhaustion. Please help.
Yeah, the exhaustion goes away with a long rest, so you're fine.
Yeah, likewise.
And then, it's probably mid-afternoon by the time everybody is, recouped. The old man seems like he's doing quite well. Pretty well. wouldn't say quite well.
Quite okay.
Quite
Better
okay.
than being a tree.
Correct. Well, depends on who you ask.
The druids would like a. Well,
but he seems to be walking without assistance at this point. Not without any discomfort, but he can move.
I believe I could find us the fastest way to the tunnels again, or at least out of the city.
Yeah, probably so. What are you guys gonna do with your horses?
Let's see if we can sell them. If not,
get your used horses here.
I don't know, maybe take them to the butcher.
Jesus!
And he's gotta sell meat.
Aren't you guys already holding on to like probably 100 pounds of pork?
Yeah, that's probably dying at this point, like, because refrigeration's not a thing.
I purify food and drink.
Also, did these people want some boar?
It's rotten, but not poisonous. Oh, absolutely. You kidding?
Oh, it'll taste terrible, but it won't make you sick.
Oh yeah, Val will absolutely offer these people these people boar.
Reborn this economy, please.
Yeah, right.
It's not even in soup form.
Yeah, we're not lawful stupid.
Oh, actually, I wonder if I can start making some sausage.
Sausage? I mean, you probably cooked the whole thing. I would hope.
Oh,
Hope
we
the
could
meat
smoke
lasts
it.
a lot longer. Yeah, I imagine you guys smoked the whole thing. Huh?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Do you make sausage out of cooked meat?
Probably can, I'm sure.
No.
It's boudin at that point.
Sure.
A
Some
small
rice.
cat is screaming. What does small cat want? I will be back. Small cat is calling.
Yeah. Do we want to like take 10, take 5?
Yeah, we can take 10.
Okay.
I will be back in a moment.
Yeah. Same.
I return.
We introduce Robert Downey Sr.
Yeah, just a quick stop
And
by the
he's-
stables.
and he's angry.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, why is that? Why?
It's neat.
What is this?
It's enormous. Why would you do this?
Yeah, I get glyphs. I can write glyphs into things, and if they move more than 10 feet from where I cast the spell, it triggers.
If the
Yeah.
glyph-
Well, it's a what is it? I'm Landfill's brother, but you can call me. You could call me Landfill. It'd be an honor.
One time he forwarded a plum. I was plumb surprised.
Wait.
You badgered Af.
Yeah. Rick has so many good spells.
I will BRB.
Wait, what's going on?
Just looking at the cleric spell list.
It's a decent spell list.
I get to meld into stone.
Yeah.
Mass healing word.
Mm-hmm.
I can yell the health into all of you at once.
That's already how healing word works.
Speak with dead. I could go speak with the dead dog.
If there's any dead dog to speak to.
Oh no. Everyone's like, too soon. And Val's like, not soon enough.
I was like, guess we won't be needing these horses anymore.
Right?
Just fucking, you guys go to the catacombs. Right at the catacomb door, you just kill 2 horses and then walk in.
Yep. This is how we become murder hobos. This is how it starts.
Sorry, 3 horses. You leave 3 dead horses outside the catacombs. People just walk into work, you're like, what the fuck? Why are there 3 dead Clydesdales here?
Like what? They were evil.
Who's a good boy? That killed me.
He was a good boy. For a little while.
Only thing better than a good demon? A dead demon.
I think she would have killed it still if it was a good demon.
I don't know. Would you smite a water elemental?
Maybe. You know I would.
Alright, I'm back.
Heck,
Water elemental looked at me crossways.
yeah. But it wasn't evil.
It was doing some real hinky stuff.
There's that word.
Yeah. Neutral
Yeah.
hinky. You'd be doing hinky stuff too if you were a sewage disposal unit.
Don't tempt me. I'll make one. I will retire Vitaly right now and make a sewage disposal unit.
Yeah. Have you seen the text-to-speech, Emperor's text-to-speech D&D video?
Hmm.
It's really good. It's literally all the characters from Emperor has a text-to-speech device, but their characters are playing D&D, so they come up with more characters. And it's such a good representation of what a D&D game is like. Because there's one guy, the Emperor plays an absolute Mary Sue character.
Hmm.
He's basically got it written into his story that he's unkillable and perfect in every way. There's literally one character, and he's just like, I'm a dung collector. Use a shovel to put dung in the cart.
Ah, hello. How is everyone?
Talking
Everyone
about
having a good
collecting
night?
dung.
In combat, he would just throw the dung from the cart.
Love that.
Is this a text the text to speech D&D thing?
It is.
Is that still going on?
No, absolutely not. He's doing the other thing now, which is fantastic, by the way.
Oh my god, it's so
It's
good.
so good.
No! I will not tell you my shitty Camarilla roleplay name!
Yeah. He's like, choose your next words wisely. I was like, oh, fuck you about that.
Did you watch the audio drama?
Yeah, of course. It's
Okay.
all great.
You notice how Kevin is becoming the most popular character?
Hold on. For some reason, my closed captions on YouTube are in Russian.
For some
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
YouTube's just been
Why
worried
did
about
that change?
The takeover has started.
Oh, the takeover started a long time ago.
Yeah. What we missing?
Excuse me, my next character in D&D. Just gonna make Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin's a good wizard character.
Either that or a cop.
No, yeah, the cool.
He's addicted.
Yeah.
And he loves being addicted.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care that he's addicted.
I injected illegally obtained heroin, and the rush did not even compare.
Still pick my kids up above my head. Aiming to do it till I'm 30.
Aiming to do it when they're 30.
When they're 30, yeah.
And Kevin's just so like,
It's like, you have children?
that's terrible! Someone drew the parallel that if we're going by like Warhammer 40k parallels in this universe, Kevin is now Malkador the Sigilite.
I don't remember Malkador the Sigilite.
Malkador was the Imp's right-hand man. And like the only person that could backtalk him. And he died when he sat on the Golden Throne.
Oh, we're talking about actual. I thought we were talking about
Yeah.
text to speech. I was like, what?
Yeah, because Malkador was long since fucking dead.
Okay.
D, you should have killed him! Fuck. Help. I can't stop thinking about Kevin.
Yeah, it's great. And mighty.
I mean, was he supposed to be a one-off character?
I don't know. They're all supposed to be one-off characters as far as I can tell.
And then, oops, everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Parenting is just what happens when you take one of my campaigns and put it in story format. They just keep recruiting the bad guys.
I mean, sort of, yeah. We never got our cowboy squads.
Yeah. Would you rather? Yeah. I'm living the dream, the Starfinder dream.
Are you?
Well, not currently, no. But
Exactly.
Oof.
but hypothetically, I have a. It's not a death robot, but I do have a death squad of Kinku ninjas.
It's true. He does. But it's no death robot.
It's no death robot.
That Starfinder game. It's a tragedy. It's an actual
Okay.
tragedy that it ended.
Yeah.
Would you rather Jade Regent
Didn't play it.
or Space Assholes?
Didn't play Jade Regent.
I know. I'm asking the people who are involved in both.
Combine them.
Jade asshole.
What is this, a crossover episode?
Would you rather Jade Regent or Space Assholes?
I mean, two of us here were in space assholes only that I know of.
Yes, I was gonna say there's kind of a distribution of
Nathaniel
who
and
were
you
in
were in
either.
both. And
Yeah.
Dustin.
I know how I would vote.
Yeah.
Reading the room.
Just reading the room over here.
Maybe I can rotate them, but that'd be so much work for me. Then again, I will have a lot of time on my hands.
You're gonna have so much time
Oh my
on your
god,
hands.
I'm gonna have so much time on my hands.
I'll just put my vote forward for Jade Regent, mainly because I'm in that one.
Here's the thing, I might have time for both, honestly. I have 12 hours a day of staring at a screen playing Tekken.
Oh wait. Tikken's ever.
Oh, yeah, we back.
Alright. Alright, so the horses. You guys have 3 enormous horses to deal with.
To the butcher. Not really. No, don't actually.
Ignore me.
It's an option.
Apparently he hates that.
I don't care what you guys do with the horses. I just need to know what you're doing with the horses.
Probably see if someone will buy them off us for cheap. Get some of our money back.
Maybe the guy who sold it to us will buy them back.
Used horses. Oh wait, I made that joke.
He's like, no deal without the downs.
What happened to the other one? It's ran off.
So you guys are gonna try to go back to the stable master?
Well, who's all going?
I'll
I imagine just the horse owners at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Nihilus has. Did Nihilus get a long rest? Get rid of that exhaustion?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Is there any reason to leave anyone behind, or should we
Well,
just all go? Just get it over with.
Maybe have some of us stay here to keep an eye on things. Like these people are in hiding after all, and we've kind of been drawing a crowd.
I don't know if hiding is the right word. They own a house.
They've been in living.
Yeah. They live here.
Well, we haven't exactly been discreet in our approach.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think I'm gonna stick around here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. So is everybody else going to the stable?
That sounds good.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Should have got downed insurance.
Should have. What up, Shiloh?
I'll go with the stable group.
Okay.
It's the nicest thing anyone said about me tonight.
Yeah. Okay. The stable master is gonna have some questions, like, why are you returning the horses?
Yeah, no one good.
Come on, man. We filled them up.
I do not want to pay for a horse if I'm not going out into that cursed night again.
Turns out not necessary.
Give me a persuasion check. And I'll give you advantage for the group. Sophia.
Me?
I gotta stay.
Make
Ugh.
it count, Soph.
If we want to just go with the highest.
No, Sophia's the one answering questions.
Do it, Sophia.
Got this, Sophia.
Hey, look at that. Above average.
He is visibly suspicious, but he'll offer 60 gold for the 3 horses and all their gear.
That wasn't advantage.
Oh, was it disadvantage?
No, I didn't put 2d20 KH.
Oh, just roll another
I just did 1d20 KH.
Oh,
Hey.
Hey!
nice. That is much better.
Good thing you called that.
Okay. He seems much, hold on.
Less suspicious.
Yeah, he does not seem suspicious, but offers 60 gold for all the horses and the gear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better
Did
than
you,
nothing.
you took my horse as well?
Is it
That's
in the-
for 4 horses and saddles.
No, it's 3 horses, saddles. I think there's a little feed left as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine had feet on it.
Well, you guys skipped the night. You guys got enough for the whole trek, but you guys got back a night early.
So we get 10 gold each. Refund.
Ooh, I like that word.
Refund?
Ooh,
Say it again.
yeah.
Which is your
Taxes.
favorite part of the word?
Actually,
The re or the fund?
Just the fun.
yeah, just the fun.
No,
I'm asking
taxes.
for a refund.
Tax season.
Please, Val. I can only get so erect.
Ah!
Taxes only go up.
Right. Val, stop yanking Vitaly's chain.
The government owes you.
Stop yanking Vitaly's change.
Yes, stop yanking my change.
Spending.
That depends.
The government owes you money this year.
Yeah, people can spend money on me.
Really is anything that has to do with money.
It makes our worlds go round.
When can Olaf show up and kill us all?
Soon.
Who?
Soon.
Neutral.
Alright.
When Olaf shows up and he's just Zaflon this time. I'm
Yes.
sad.
Yeah. The big sad.
I didn't get to destroy the world.
Holding 8 chickens, one in each hand.
I lost all 70 of my arms.
Yeah, it's the big sad evil guy. You guys doing anything else in town before you head back to
Get me the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Restock on rations if we need to.
Yeah, let's get some rations.
And you guys still have like 100 pounds of meat.
True.
All
Yeah.
smoked.
All smoked. I imagine you turn a bunch of it into jerky as well.
Oh yeah, Dina's gonna be hype.
Oh, I'm sure.
Turkey sounds
I bet
good.
the Dina should be like, "This is the best thing you've ever given me."
It's only a little stale. It only smells a little bit.
Smoke meat lasts a long time.
And you could purify it.
Alright. So you guys help the people pack up, I assume?
I would probably guess that's might be what I was doing while they were out.
You know, that makes more sense, actually. Is you'd be helping them pack. Oh my god.
Hmm?
Can you spirit pack up all their shit?
Probably, yeah. Well,
The Hell Knight down the street just senses the chaos in the room.
Actually,
I mean,
I don't know that it would work here.
yeah. I mean, it's like breaking down a campsite, not packing things up.
No, I mean, I don't know if Fey spirits would show up in town.
I mean, we did the face spirits for flavor. I think it's just spirits.
Welcome to D&D, where your flavor text applies to the mechanics.
That's true.
But see, I don't know if yeah, if not Fey, then what? And if what? I feel like the answer to what changes whether or not you want those spirits to show up.
Yeah, I think I'd just manually help them pack up and not mention the spell at all.
That's fine. I was hyped for a second. Alright. So by the time everybody else gets back, the family's pretty much ready to go.
All right.
Then we get on the road.
I guess Nihilus will use his urchin powers to guide people through less conspicuous routes.
Alright. You guys slink your way through the alleyways of town to find yourself in the back to the catacombs. You can just walk right in the front, the front doorway. Head down the stairs until you find the stone edifice. And then I guess a little
We
bit
should
of
probably warn them about the snakes.
Oh, yeah.
it probably doesn't take Sophia long of an investigation to find out how the actual stone edifice mechanically works from the other side. Once she finds the little lever, she's able to get it to trigger, slides over, revealing the entryway into the caverns below. And it is a decent trek. I believe I think you guys actually have to set up camp in the caverns because of the weird timing now. Or you could try to push through the night.
I would ask the family if they feel they could push the night, especially the old man.
Yeah, they're very concerned that the old man may not be able to, and he's already slowing you guys' progress quite a bit.
Yeah.
I could hit him with cure wounds and lesser restoration and see if that helps him along. Lesser restoration is much less good in this version.
Oh yeah.
And either one disease or one condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Oh, that is much less good. Yeah, so that probably doesn't help. And then the cure doesn't help a lot either.
Just makes them probably hurt a little less.
Yeah, it could help with the pain for sure, but the I mean, in a metagame sense, he's probably gonna fail his Constitution, his saving throw.
I say we camp for the night.
Yeah.
And
I
So we'll
can-
have to set up manually.
I can enhance ability, give him extra con. Bear's endurance.
I say we just try and camp.
Yeah, just show off the Fae in the tunnel.
I doubt there's Fae in the tunnel.
There's Fae everywhere.
Just not in the lawful town.
That makes sense. I don't know, that's up to Leslie.
Are you gonna try to cast it?
I will try and cast it to see if I can help set up camp.
Oh yeah, there's Earth Fae.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like Earth Fae and fungi Fae, fungi Fae that pop out and mischievously set up camp. The family seems
Terrified.
I mean they're obviously a bit concerned, but they are concerned and delighted.
Yeah, I mean, it's done in a very entertaining way.
It definitely adds some levity to the harder journey.
I mean, there were kids with us, weren't there?
There is one child, yes.
Yeah, I like go out of my way to kind of cast the spell in a funny way and cause all the Fae to start doing the funny pranks to try and bring up the kids' spirits.
Oh yeah, little boy loves it and begins to chase the Fae, but he can't catch them.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know what to
Again,
do
with all
with
the
it if he did.
T's.
Okay. I guess, is anybody taking watches while you guys are in the cavern?
Sure, I guess. I'll take first watch.
I'll jump on first since I have dark vision and we're in a cave.
We get it, you dark vision.
I'll set
I feel like it's
alarm and
intentional at this point.
I'll set the alarm to audible this time.
Okay.
And I will be sure to tell those who are on guard
I guess you guys are.
that it is audible this time.
This one.
There, perception.
Put this one on, that's fine.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wah, wah.
Sorry.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Yes, yes.
Let me check this. Do it again, but blind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, I guess.
Yeah, I get the
So much
point
for your
after
good
the point.
roll.
Yeah, I know.
Ruined.
Wah! 1.
My dice hit that one, so if it's a bad roll, it's not my fault.
It doesn't work. I've tried.
Look, I really hope that that when it's a 1 and we don't and it's blind, it still cracks the screen.
So, I guess, are you guys doing anything on your watch?
Not really. I'm kind of chill. Kind of just like avoiding contact with everyone.
It's pretty easy. Most of them are asleep.
Yeah, I'm just kind of reading through my book of shadows.
I mean, Alice, you'll hear like a stone clatter deep into the cave.
Guess at hearing that, I'll kind of get up and go to the perimeter of the alarm and try and get a better look at where that was.
Good on you to specify the perimeter of the alarm.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see anything.
It's the Asmodeans. They're following us.
All right. Well, I'll go back to my spot and keep listening.
I say, I don't know. Do you guys have a fire?
I don't know if one could be built.
I don't know if one.
Doubt there's any firewood there.
Yeah, I don't think you guys would have enough stuff for a fire. Yeah. Okay,
Thanks, Dark Vision.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a good point to have dark vision on first watch for this.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Shiloh.
Yep, Charlotte's got
Yeah.
dark vision. Spread it out.
We get it.
That's
I'll-
me.
Yeah, I'll get up next as well.
All right. We get some blind perceptions from both of you.
Wait, neither of y'all has blinding cave vision?
Yeah, but okay. And what are you guys doing on your watch? Just chilling?
We like one side to a wall, or are we kind of in open?
I imagine you guys would set up against the wall. There's not a ton of room to begin with, but
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll just chill then. Keep.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of hanging out.
Don't want to cause any attention.
I mean, Shiloh, if there's any conversation here, you would notice that the caves do have a bit of an echo.
Yeah, our voices will carry.
And they
We don't need
seem
to be doing all that.
They seem to bounce multiple times and end in a whisper.
Hmm.
Okay. So that leaves what? Vitali and
Sophia.
Sophia. Some blind perceptions.
Okay, at the start of the shift, I'm going to make 2 little light rocks and throw them, one deeper into the cave and one back towards the entrance.
Alright.
Because I don't have light vision, or dark vision.
I'd hope you'd have light vision.
I don't have blinding light vision.
There you go.
So hopefully throw them far enough away that they don't, light up the camp, but give some sight.
There you go, there's my dark vision. Cave vision.
Okay. Vitali, you're pretty sure you see something for a moment. Like there's some
Yep.
sort of like a it's deeper in the darkness of the cave, right? So it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like
See,
a
like,
movement
something
it's a movement
moving?
of shadow, right?
Yeah,
You're seeing shadows move in the shadows.
I gotcha. I'll tap Sophia. Like, hey, see that? Just kind of gesture towards it, like right as it.
It's so brief. By the time she looks over, there's no discerning.
And that was deeper into the cave or back towards the entrance?
Well, entrance is relative, but relative to where
Back
the
towards
cave is.
Agorian or...
Back towards
Um,
Agorian.
Okay, so something behind us, basically.
I'll keep my holy symbol at the ready.
Alright.
Keep a guiding bolt in chamber.
Keep it loaded.
Yeah.
Ready to rock.
I cock the holy symbol.
Shame. Not paying your taxes, huh? Shame. Alright. I mean, next shift seems to go by uneventfully, and eventually the party and the family begin to stir.
I'm prepping dark vision today.
Mom says it's my turn for the dark vision.
Alright. How long does dark vision last?
The spell lasts 8 hours.
Oh. You gonna cast it when you get up?
I'm trying to decide if it's better on me or on someone else. So who does not have dark vision again? That would be Val and
You
Taz?
No, I believe I have it.
you believe you
I don't
have
need it. As long as
Every
I have
time
rocks
you
around me,
mention something, I don't want to say I'm 100% confident, so I'm going to check.
the rocks will tell me everything.
Yeah, I've got dark vision.
If
you
you have
believe
dark
her,
vision, you have to remind everyone that you have dark vision once every 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I have dark vision.
Oh, is
You
my
are
macro?
contractually obligated to.
Yeah.
I set up a macro for this. It's apparently malfunctioning.
Okay, well then when he gets up, I'll let Taz know that it looked like we might be followed.
What makes you say that?
That Vitaly saw something in the shadows behind us.
It's the Dowd.
Could have. Well, I'm sure it was a down, Val. I'll give you a little knowing wink. I'll put you up in some normal
Oh, I said
form.
that out of character. Val
Wildlife.
has not said barely a word lately.
No, you said it. I responded to it.
I don't see anything saying
Yep.
halflings have dark vision, by the way.
I've got it on my sheet. Let me check. And
Do
I
you just
mean, it
assume
should
that
just
halflings are gods?
come straight from my race that I selected.
I have dark vision because I decided it.
Because
I
halflings are the
deserve
best.
it.
You said believe, so
Yeah. It's my truth that I have dark vision.
See, I put it on my sheet. I have dark vision.
Well, can't argue there.
After well, actually, who are you casting it on?
Well, that depends. Does Taz have dark vision?
I think no.
Yeah, I'm looking into it. I might have it for some other reason. But I don't. I mean, I don't think I added it to my sheet manually. I think
Oh, it was because of APEP.
Oh, that's right. Your staff gives it to you.
that's right.
Yeah. In fact, he has dark vision in color.
Hey, that doesn't even make sense.
He has color vision in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
Technically.
called vision, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
literally, Taz can't tell when the lights are out.
That sounds like it's really important to mention.
Our vision's getting better and better
Okay,
all the
well.
time.
In that case, Taz, would you like to be the rear guard? I'll cast invisibility. You see if we're being followed, and then let us know what you find.
I can certainly do that.
Then that's what I'll do. I'll hold off on dark vision until we're stopped and taking watches, or close to the end of travel.
But the invisibility's going on.
I will start the invisibility once we've packed up camp and start moving, and Taz can just
Last
slink.
hour.
It lasts an hour. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Taz, give me a stealth check. It's at advantage because of the invisibility. Okay.
Really blind.
And give me a perception check. Oh, did you not do it blind?
No, he did
Oh,
it
he
blind.
did. Okay.
You want me to do the perception blind?
Yes. Okay. Okay. Rogue's just OP, I understand.
It'd be like that.
It do be like that. Alright. Um. Alright. So as you guys are traveling along here, it's probably 45 minutes in. And Taz, you see, like, you can tell something is following you guys, but you're not able to make out what it is. You know it's very small. And it seems to be, moving, like, across the ceiling in some way.
Oh fuck no!
Um,
But it
can Dina talk?
definitely
only
seems
20.
like it's keeping its distance.
Did
Keyword.
Vitaly describe what he saw?
Do what?
Did Vitaly describe what he saw?
Who?
Vitali.
Oh. Vitaly didn't get a good look at what he saw anyway.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What are we seeing?
Something
Just-
spider walking on the roof, following us.
The roof of.
Well,
Hey,
Wait, hold on. I
the
don't think that's what I saw.
the movement is, as far as Taz can see, is intermittent and in bursts.
so it's slinking along the roof.
The roof of?
The cave.
Okay.
Along the ceiling.
Also, everyone have your, well, not everyone. Sophia, Val, and me, don't forget your 5 max HP from aid. Or heroism. No, 8.
Set up like an alert in case I saw anything, like a whistle or something. What's the order right now? Who's in front of me?
I mean, I figured you were hanging back a little bit since you're the invisible rear guard.
Gotcha.
In fact, you figure you probably wouldn't get a look at this thing at all. Like, you probably wouldn't have noticed it at all if it wasn't for the fact that you were invisible and hanging back. Because it doesn't seem like it's aware of you.
Can I just like stand still for a few seconds, let it see if I get a better view of it?
We get another stealth check at advantage. Click, click, clack.
Do we don't have any lights, right?
I don't believe so, because you didn't specify having lights.
I mean, I threw the 2 into the cave.
Did you pick them back up, or are there just 2 lights in the cave forever?
There might just be 2 lights in the cave forever.
Or until you choose different rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically there's no limit listed in the class, but that seems impractical.
You can just keep making glow sticks.
Yeah,
Forever.
basically.
Yeah, technically.
Hold it remains to the earth until the whole planet's global.
So yeah, Taz, you just sit there for a while. The dark, it's like a shadow that flits past across the ceiling.
So it overtakes me.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it passes. Yeah. And unfortunately, your invisibility wears out after it passes you up.
You know, I'm gonna pull out my signal whistle from my pouch. I'm gonna give it a loud blip.
Do you have a signal whistle?
Yeah, it's in my explorer's pack.
It would be in his explorer's pack, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So I guess everybody else hears a whistle behind you in the darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Now I'll go ahead and cast Dark Vision.
I draw mine sword.
Yeah, the family seems right spooked. They're kind of bumbling around in the dark, asking what's happening.
I'm gonna cast Green Flame Blade to shed some light in the area.
I'm gonna
You
Oh,
don't
no.
need to shed light in the area.
DM, what did I roll?
A 1.
A 1? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna bite my thumb and trace a red sigil on the gun.
Yeah, after
I
the whistle,
wonder.
you guys see like a sickly green flickering from around a couple of corners. It's light illuminating.
Aha.
Where is it?
I will rush.
What?
What?
I'll like rush forward as I blow my whistle as well.
Okay.
And the eerie green light goes out.
Can we try to perceive it?
I guess give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Do that. Oh no, I can't do that. Tragedy.
Gotta get just to try to track.
Yeah, the only thing you can perceive currently is a loud whistle noise and a green flame Taz running down the hallway.
Yeah. Taz, what is it?
I still see it.
See what?
That was out of character.
Taz, you have to
No, we
roll
can't
again
see it.
for disadvantage.
What's that?
You have to roll a second time for disadvantage.
I leave it with my dark vision.
Yep. Incredible.
So Taz has. Sorry, I kind of zoned out there. Taz has caught up with us.
So yeah, as Taz is rushing forward, he kind of rounds one more corner to where you guys are, and Taz on the ceiling, looking down at you with 4 red eyes, is a crow or a raven or some sort of corvid, and it caws.
And that's where we're in the session for tonight.
Well, we can end there if you want. Dramatic.
I want to shoot the thing.
You just shoot the bird.
At its coin, I'd like to shoot fairy fire at its direction.
Well,
what's
yep.
the save?
Uh,
What's the DC?
Dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC?
You are looking at a DC. DC
13.
15.
Oh, really? Wow.
Nice.
Hey, he made it. Still, each object in that. Well, I guess I missed, so.
Yeah, so it doesn't glow, but I mean, Taz's flame is enough to at least reflect the eyes back down from the ceiling.
Well, while it doesn't glow, the area is going to be shedding light.
Oh.
As each object in a 20-foot cube within the range is outlined in, I'm going to say, a rainbow patterned light.
That's perfect.
So while
Open
it
motion.
may not be shimmering light, everything else is.
There's a black spot on the ceiling. 4 red spots.
Mark down, I cast another spell. There we go. I finally found a use for that.
Fairy fire's just good.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be honest. I thought I was going to be getting crit a lot more often, so that I could fairy fire things too.
Getting crit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a chess piece that can cast fairy fire if I get crit.
Yeah. Sophia turned out to be too good of a tank.
Yeah, Sophia turned out pretty good at distracting everything. I don't want to shoot this thing.
There. The attack roll.
need them to be
Please.
blind anymore.
It's okay. The round seems to scatter in the ceiling next to the bird, and you hear a very familiar voice kind of resonate out from the bird that says, "Seems my spies were correct. A shame I had them executed." And then the bird flits back the way it came.
I get an attack of opportunity on that?
Are you like 20 feet tall?
No.
Then no. Figured I would check. I couldn't remember if halflings were really short or really tall.
You know, it depends on the system, right?
Yeah.
I get my half human, half giant. They don't specify.
If he was a full link, absolutely.
I think you're confusing them with the 1.5-lings.
That's true.
Not the fabled 1.5 links.
2.5 lings.
Ugh.
That's the fun.
The hit sitcom.
All right, that's where we'll end it, on the 2.5 lings. Once we're getting to halfling jokes, that's usually, we've gone too far already.
Oh, that was the voice of our brief employer.
No, you're thinking of augury.
It was Sam.
This was the same voice you had heard give an impassioned speech.
Oh.
Yeah.
An impassioned speech.
Yeah, the leaders.
The one about going to war with West Crown, and then Longacre, and then us.
Ah, shit. Fuel for the fire.
So before we yeah, we need to call that into Dina right away.
They played us like fiddles.
Okay. I mean, sure, call it in. Do the call in.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm starting to zone out, so I'm not much help.
Or we can pick up on the call in. I'm not all here.
That's fine.
I say we pick up on the call in.
We will pick up on the call in next time. I'm gonna kill off old Strummer.
Seems about 9:30. People start to check out.
True. I'm usually
Oof,
asleep by then.
oof, getting old.
Yep.
Oof,
Being
bones
old.
hurt when I get up.